And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that
he's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Warriors, in it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Curry is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind them. The big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do. Great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back. On the top of the mountain.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Herter passes to Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got the opening field goal of the game for the Kings.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Now the pass to Paul. Thompson against Barnes. Back to Paul. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Fox. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And taken away by Paul. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clearly he had an established position there.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Sabonis against Green. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Sacramento.
Davion Mitchell.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Such a wide open look.
Sometimes basketball is not all that complicated. Just let Stephen Curry shoot threes and get out of the way. Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who score a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Barnes. Now here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Now here's Curry. Good on the shot. Curry's got 5 points so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Warriors?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Warriors leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
He's playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Lyles. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. Over Payton. And it's Mitchell missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Garuba. And he dumps it right on Malik Monk. Oh, man.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Here's Davis. The Warriors pull it in.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Lyles. Pass to Monk. Payton with some nice D. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Over to the wing. Here's Paul. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points for Chris Paul.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mitchell with the bounce pass.
I see him.
6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. Over in the corner, Kuminga. No good on his first attempt of the game. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top. They lead by 11.
14.
We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes at the small forward. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
And the first one drops. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Fox kicks to Herter. Back to Fox. He takes it in.
This is where De'Aaron Fox can be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Now, here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The kick out to Barnes. The 10-footer. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Fox.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Wiggins finds Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, TA. Fox with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Warriors leading by 11. Here's Curry. He's got 7. The pass to Garuba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
It's going to go on Sabonis.
Second team foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's
At the
your
line
only
for
option.
Warriors.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Garuba. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Fox, no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Not easy to stop Draymond Green in that situation. Big and strong and uses his size well.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
To the left wing. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Kicks it to Curry. Passes to Wiggins. Fox against Curry. Back to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
So both teams making some changes here. The Kings trailed by 17. Outside, Davis. Back to Monk. Outside for Davis. Trying to get something going. No good on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Wiggins. 17-point lead, their biggest. 34 seconds left in the first half. Davis, the pass to Monk. Outside for Davis. Launches a 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Curry looking around. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Monk. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
26.
Nice.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Their energy offensively and defensive mindset triggered a 14-3 onslaught to start this game. They found their rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. But then guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contest, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Paul out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Here's Sabonis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Herter. He's guarded closely.
That's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
Here's Thompson. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 16. Fader on the way. Murray, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Green kicks to Paul. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings trailed by 16.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The fourth overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Right, many scouts felt Murray was the most NBA-ready of all the draft prospects last year.
He understands what he does well and plays to that. He can control the pace. It's hard for defenders to speed him up, and he gives you versatility at both ends.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 15. Paul outside. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. Curry's got 10 points.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket. Green's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Draymond just eating glass that time on the inside, finding some room, carving out space. Great activity.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry with a wide open look. Again, Curry missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Garuba's checked in. Looney comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Davis is checked in for the Kings. Here's Paul. They get it back. Kuminga, no good. The Kings trailed by 16. Here's Fox. And no good. Good work defensively by Paul. Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. To the inside. Here's Payton. Monk grabs the board. Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team score.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Pass to Monk. Now here's Lyons. Uncovered. The shot misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Davis. Kuminga down low. Davis is there. And Kuminga gets it to go.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Davis. And the shot is good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Paul's shot is off. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the